وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين اللهم صل على سيدنا وحبيبنا ونبينا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا وحبيبنا ونبينا ومولانا محمد وبارك وسلم. So we are covering Surah Fatiha. So it starts with Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. All praises to Allah, who is the Rabbul Alameen, who is the Rabb, the one who nurtures all the alams, all the worlds. And then He is Ar-Rahman, He is Ar-Rahim. He is merciful to everybody and He is extremely merciful. Malik Yawmuddin, He is the Malik of Yawmuddin or Malik Yawmuddin. He is either the owner of the day of judgment or He is the king of the day of judgment. That's what we spoke about, that's what we explained yesterday in detail. So far, if you look into these ayat, these three ayat, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, this is something that has been going on since forever. Yani Allah Ta'ala is Rabbul Alameen. Allah Ta'ala has been nurturing people. Allah Ta'ala has been taking care of all of His makhlukat, of all of the alams since the start. Right? And as part of that, as I said, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, He's doing it out of His extreme mercy. Right? And mercy to everybody, all of the human beings, in fact all of the makhlukat, and especially that deep mercy for the believers. So this is something that is related to the past, then from the day one until now. And then the next ayat is Malik Yawmuddin. He is the Malik of Yawmuddin. This is about the future, right? Allah Ta'ala is the king, or Allah Ta'ala is the owner, the master of the day of judgment that is going to come. And then the next ayat, ayat number 4, Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. This is something about the hal. This is something about the present. That because Allah Ta'ala is the owner and the one who nurtures from day number 1, Allah Ta'ala is the one that we are dependent on in the future. So after that, Allah Ta'ala has mentioned that He's done His ta'aruf, Allah Ta'ala has introduced Himself, that this is who I am. So make dua that Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. Ya Allah, because I'm dependent on You from the day 1 and I'll be dependent on You on the day of judgment, then You alone do we worship and You alone do we ask for help. As I said on the first day or the second day, that this is an ayat that Allah Ta'ala has said that it is between me and my slave. Part of this is praising Allah Ta'ala, part of that is a dua. Iyaka na'budu is the praise, that Ya Allah, now that we know who You are, there is nobody who we worship, but rather it's only You that we worship. Right? And then because it is only You that we worship, Iyaka nasta'in, You alone do we ask for help. Right? Worship. The question is, what is worship? Worship actually means that a person being absolutely dependent on somebody, he lowers himself down in front of him and begs him. This is worship. That because a person respects somebody so much, and because he feels that he is so much dependent on that being, a person humbles himself and lowers himself down to that being. That is worship. Iyaka na'budu. Some people think that worship is only prayers, right? Imam Ghazali rahimahullah ta'ala, in one of his book called Arba'een, he has written that worship, there are 10 forms of worship. He says, number 1, prayers. Number 2, zakat. Number 3, fasting. Number 4, hajj. Number 5, tilawat of the Quran, reciting the Quran. Number 6, dhikr in every state, remembrance of Allah Ta'ala. Number 7, earning rizq, earning halal rizq is also ibadat, it's also worship. Number 8, fulfilling one's obligation towards everybody, people, ashab, wives, children, parents, companions, neighbors, etc. That's also worship or ibadat. Number 9, amr bil ma'roof and nahi anil munkar, commanding people to do good deeds and encouraging people to do good deeds and stopping them from evils. And number 10, to follow the sunnahs of the Prophet ﷺ. So he has said these 10 things are worship. Now, in fact, if we put these 10 things in all of those ayat and the ahadith of the Quran in which ibadat is mentioned, then we will be able to understand worship more. وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. Allah Ta'ala has said that I have not created jinn and men, humans, except that they worship me. Now if we understand what is worship, worship is all of these things. It's not only ibadat, it is also zikr, tilawat, earning rizq, giving people their hukuk, all of those people, and amr bil ma'roof, nahi anil munkar, and following the sunnahs. Then we know that these Allah Ta'ala has created humans and jinns to do all of these. Some people misunderstand that ibadat is only as to pray. It's not only to pray. Ibadat is more than that. Ibadat is, in fact, now we can read, if we reflect on it, it is our whole life. Everything that we do is ibadat, right? So, Iyaka na'budu, we do not associate anybody with you, Ya Allah, in your ibadat, right? So what does it mean? It means that we do not love or fear or depend on anyone else as we love or fear or depend on Allah Ta'ala. This is worship. Iyaka na'budu. Right? And when we worship only Allah, then of course, Iyaka nasta'in. You alone do we ask for help. We do not ask for anybody's help. Now there is a $1 million question. That what does it mean? Do we not ask anybody for help? Can't we ask anybody for anything? Because we are saying to Allah Ta'ala every day, many times a day, Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. Ya Allah, you alone do we worship. There is no other ma'bud of ours. And Iyaka nasta'in, you are the one who we ask for help. Kya kare? Kisi se na puche, kisi se na mange, kisi se help na mange. Should we not ask anybody for help? Should we not ask anybody for anything? Right? Isti'anat, to seek help. Ulama have said that it can be of different types. One is that somebody thinks that it's not only Allah Ta'ala who is the giver of everything, but rather there is somebody else as well. That's an absolute shirk. That's an absolute shirk, haram. Anybody who thinks like that or believes in that, he is outside the fold of Islam. Then there is another way of believing in this, that yes, Allah Ta'ala is the sole, has the sole isti'ana, is the sole being from who has the power or the qudrat of doing everything, but He has given some of His makhluk some limited powers as well. Allah Ta'ala has given them the power to do tasarruf in anything. Yani they can change things, they can do things, they have the power to do things. It's Allah who is giving, but makhlukat can also do certain things. Allah Ta'ala has given them certain powers. Yani Allah Ta'ala has just given it to them, and then Allah Ta'ala is not involved in that, and they are able to do whatever they can do. This is also shirk. This person is also outside the fold of Islam who believes in that. Everybody or anybody who can do anything is because of the permission of Allah. Nobody can do anything. That's what mushrikeen used to do actually. They said, oh, Allah Ta'ala has given us, our idols, some powers, and now these idols can do certain things based on whatever they feel like. This is shirk as well. Nobody has any power to do anything except with the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Kisi ko ikhtiyar nahi hai. Right? If Allah Ta'ala allows, they are able to do certain things. If Allah Ta'ala does not allow, they are not able to do anything. The third is that people don't have the power to do anything on their own, of course, and they don't also have ikhtiyar, that whenever they want to do anything they can do it. But the thing is that still Allah Ta'ala has given people certain powers. As long as people understand that anything, any power that people have is from Allah, they are doing it with the permission of Allah Ta'ala. Whenever Allah Ta'ala allows them to do certain things, they can do it. If Allah Ta'ala wants to take it back, the powers don't remain with them anymore. That is the fine aqidah. Because Allah Ta'ala do give people certain authorities. Yes. Allah Ta'ala do give certain people authorities. That's what mu'jizat are. Right? Mu'jiza is from Allah. But it happens at the hand of a prophet, a messenger of Allah. We were reciting this ayah today as well. Allah Ta'ala says, you did not kill them, but Allah Ta'ala killed them. وَمَا رَمَيْتَ إِذْ رَمَيْتَ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ رَمَى. When you threw the dust on the mushrikeen, you threw it, but it was not you who threw it, but rather it was Allah Ta'ala who threw it, and it went into the eyes of the kuffar. So Allah Ta'ala has given. It happened at the hand of the Prophet ﷺ, but actually who was at the back? Allah. Allah Ta'ala allowed that to happen, but the sabab became the Prophet. Likewise, it can also be a non-Prophet. It can be other than a Prophet as well, that Allah Ta'ala can also use them to do certain things which a normal person cannot do. But again, it is Allah who is doing it. When these sorts of things happen at the hand of a prophet, this is a mu'jiza. But then when it happens at the hand of a person other than the prophet, it is called karamat. There are certain things that can happen by a person who is not a prophet, but we need to understand it very, very well, that it is only Allah Ta'ala who is allowing that to happen. And there are mentioning of that in the Quran as well. Ashabul Kahf. Were Ashabul Kahf prophets? They were not. They slept for 300 plus years, right? Is it normal? It's not normal. They hid in a cave and they slept there. Allah Ta'ala made them to sleep for 300 years without eating, without drinking. They kept on sleeping, and then they got up, and they didn't even realize how long they have been sleeping. They said, oh, possibly we slept for a day or a portion of a day. That's what they thought. So what happened? Allah Ta'ala allowed them to do what they did, right? And then because Allah Ta'ala wanted to save them from that king who was after them. So this was karamat, a supernatural thing. But they did not have power to do anything. Allah Ta'ala allowed them to do what they did. Likewise, there's another story in the Quran when a person slept and he had a donkey, right? And he slept for like 100 years, and when he got up, Allah Ta'ala said, look at your donkey, look at your food. Nothing happened to the food that they had, but the donkey had passed away at that time. By that time, it had turned into bones. What happened? He was not a prophet as well. He was also an ummati of the prophet. That is also karamat, right? So there is a subut, there is a dalil of karamat by people other than the prophets, but we must remember that it is only Allah Ta'ala who allows them to do what they do. Understand? So nobody can do anything. Nobody can do anything. It's only Allah Ta'ala who does everything. So إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. One last thing. So basically the problem is that there are many people, when they see a person doing something that is against nature, then they become so mu'taqid of that person that their itiqad becomes that as if this person has some supernatural powers and he can do something. And not only that, they ask him for things but in his life, but rather when he passes away, they go to their graves and also ask them in their grave on their graves as well. That's absolute shirk. That's an absolute shirk. You find that at so many graves, Allahu Akbar, you go and visit a grave in the subcontinent of some of the awliya. Ajeeb, the shirkiya things that are happening out there, they are pathetic. May Allah guide them, subhanallah. Because that's dangerous. Right? These people are so-called Muslims. They are thinking that they are Muslims. But the things that they are doing are shirkiya things. One last thing, last point. إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. إِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. Ya Allah, you alone do we ask for help. There is nobody else that we ask for help. Kisi se madad nahi mangte. But remember that people can become sabab. Or in fact, anything can become sabab. This is Darul Asbab. This dunya is Darul Asbab. If I need a glass of water, right, I can go and get it for myself. Like say for example, my back is hurting and I'm not able to walk to the kitchen, right? For example, I ask you, my friend, can you please get me a glass of water? Will that become shirk? That is not shirk. Although it is isti'anat. إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. You alone do we ask for help. Here is I have asked you, can you please get me a glass of water? It is allowed, it is okay. You have become sabab. Likewise, when Allah Ta'ala is razik. Does anybody believe that Allah Ta'ala is not razik? Everybody believes in that. Indeed, right? That's our aqidah. Allah Ta'ala, inna Allah huwa razaq. Allah Ta'ala is the one who gives rizq. Nobody else gives rizq. Then why do we go out and work? Why do we do businesses? Why do we work for a company? When Allah Ta'ala is razik, we can keep sleeping and get up for tahajjud and pray for 2 hours in the middle of the night. Allah Ta'ala is asking, is there anybody, hal min sa'ilin fa'u'ti Allah? Is there anybody who asks so that he be given? We ask Allah, I need $1 billion. And Allah Ta'ala will give you $1 billion. Why do we go out and take asbab? Because this dunya is Darul Asbab. This is a place of means. We have to take means. In fact, if we do not take means, Allah Ta'ala becomes upset at that person. Some means, whatever, but there has to be some means. Can be business, can be work, can be anything else. Maybe father passes away, he gets his inheritance, that is also means of risk. Somebody gives you a gift, that is also a means of risk. There has to be some means. It will never happen. It may happen. I won't say it will never happen, but generally, it will never happen that one day you get up in the morning and you will find 1 billion dirhams under your pillow. Ye nahi hoga. It can happen. Allah Ta'ala can do anything. I'm still waiting though. कुछ लोगों से मांगे ना, कहते हैं मेरे बाहर दरख्तों पे डॉलर हो गए हुए हैं तो तुम ये करते हो. डॉलर नहीं उग सकते, दरख्त पे उग सकते हैं, क्यों नहीं उग सकते? लेकिन उगेंगे नहीं. Because this is not how it works. This dunya is Darul Asbab, right? It can happen. Allah Ta'ala can do everything, can do anything. But generally He does not do it because there is a sunnah of Allah. There is a sunnah of Allah Ta'ala. And Allah Ta'ala's sunnah does not change, generally speaking. Sometimes it changes just to impress somebody. For example, if there is a wali of Allah, Allah Ta'ala may give him some supernatural power so that he does something that is against the sunnah of Allah, just because Allah Ta'ala wants people to get attracted towards this person so that He can tell people the words of guidance and people may get guided. These are the reasons that Allah Ta'ala gives some people some supernatural powers. But again, remember that they don't have anything. It is still coming from Allah Ta'ala. Remember that, right? So this is Darul Asbab. We can ask people for things, but remember that it is from still Allah. We take sabab, it happens from Allah. I'm having a headache, I'll take paracetamol, I eat it, drink water after that, and my headache goes away. Remember that that was a sabab, but in reality, the being who gave me, who removed that headache from me is Allah. Remember that. हमेशा जब ये अकीदा पुख्ता हो जाता है ना, when it becomes firm in your head, then the depressions and the panic and the hopelessness, they all go away. I'm taking sabab, I'm making dua, I'm asking Allah. If it's not working for the time being, alhamdulillah, Allah Ta'ala decided this for me, so it's not working out for the time being. Maybe I can look into my amal, maybe something is going wrong, I do istighfar, Ya Allah, I'm sorry for all the wrongs that I'm doing. I try to fix myself. I continue to make dua, continue to make an effort, continue to take asbab, and maybe if Allah Ta'ala has decided things for me, I'll get it. If not, this is what Allah Ta'ala has decided. So it's Allah who is my decision maker. Somebody said that I make dua to Allah. If I get what I asked for, I am happy. But if I don't get what I asked for, I become double happy. Why? Because initially I was getting what I wanted, but in the second case, I wanted what Allah Ta'ala wanted. I got what Allah Ta'ala wanted. पहले केस में मुझे वो मिला जो मैंने चाहा, लेकिन दूसरे केस में मुझे वो मिला जो अल्लाह ने चाहा, तो उससे मुझे ज़्यादा खुशी हुई. ये तो बहुत आला दर्जा है, ये तो ऊंचा दर्जा है. This is like a high status. It takes time to get to that status. This is called Rida bil Qada. And people are absolutely content with the Qadar of Allah. It's a very high degree in this path of spirituality. They can make dua that may Allah grant us all of this. May Allah Ta'ala grant all of us this state as well. It's a very high status or high state. Samajh mein aa gayi baat? Don't look at asbab, but we do take asbab. But at the end of the day, trust in Allah. That's tawakkul. That is tawakkul. That's tafweed. Fawwadtu amri ila Allah. That you just give all of your affairs to Allah Ta'ala. Ya Allah, you take care of my affairs. Take asbab, make an effort, make dua, and then give your affairs to Allah, and then wait in Allah Ta'ala's decision. So we must take asbab actually. We can't take isti'anat from people, but remember, don't believe in that. Believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah Ta'ala makes people sabab, but Allah Ta'ala make things sabab. Allah Ta'ala can make your business sabab to get you risk. Allah Ta'ala may make you your job sabab to give you risk. Allah Ta'ala can make any sabab to give you risk. Whatever becomes sabab, Allah Ta'ala wants that we thank that sabab as well, by the way. Some people do ghulu in their aqidah. Some people are in the other extreme, one extreme, and other people go to the other extreme. So if something or somebody becomes a sabab, people say, oh, Allah Ta'ala has given it to me, why should I thank him? उसका क्यों शुक्रिया अदा करूं? अल्लाह ने दिया, ठीक है, अल्लाह ने दिया, लेकिन अल्लाह ने उसको सबब भी बनाया, ये भी याद रखें. Allah has given, but Allah Ta'ala has made that thing or that person sabab. Man lam yashkurin nas, lam yashkurillah. Who does not thank people has not thanked Allah. Anishkur li wali walidayk. Wali walidayk. Allah Ta'ala says that thank me and thank your parents. Why? Ya Allah, you are the one who is Khaliq, you are Razik, you are Murabbi, you are my Rabb. Why should I thank my parents? Because Allah Ta'ala said, I made them your sabab of your takhliq. I have made them the sabab of your nurturing, your tarbiyat. You're growing up. All what you have, the risk that you have, Allah, I made your parents sabab. Thank them. If you don't thank them, you will not thank me. As if you have not thanked me. So, look at the sabab as well. Dil mein wahi ho. In the heart, this should be the kafiyat, that should be the state. Allah is doing it. But then thank the asbab as well. We get guidance from our teachers. They become sabab. We have to thank them. We have to respect them for what they have done to us, to our parents, to our teachers, to our mashayikh, to our ulama. Somebody sent me a message that it was because of your du'as and Allah's rahmat. Aqeedeh ka sawal hai na. It was because of your du'as and Allah's mercy. Baat to bilkul theek hai. Absolutely perfect thing. But then I asked him a question. I said, what did the du'as do? Du'as ne kya kiya? Attracted Allah's mercy. तो दूसरी चीज़ तो by default पहले में आ गई. The second thing came into the first by default. If it was said that Alhamdulillah got this because of your du'as, it would have been enough. It would have completed the sentence and the aqeedah. Because in the back of our mind, I know that it's Allah, but somebody became a sabab. Allah Ta'ala put in his heart that he made dua for me, and Allah Ta'ala's attracted mercy came down. Understand? तो अदब ऐसे ही होता है, इसकी अकीदा कामिल हो जाता है. But of course, some people are people are careful, then extra careful. These are the sorts of statements that come out is good. Not saying it's a bad thing. Then it actually takes people to the other extreme. So there's one extreme and the other extreme. It's like somewhere here. There's one extreme, that's the other extreme, this is the middle, this is somewhere over here. So still need to drag it back. That's the only reason I corrected. Otherwise, what was said was perfectly fine. Right? So ghulu nahi karna chahiye. Mu'tadil, be the middle way. So people do become sabab. We do thank people for what they have done to us. But at the end of the day, we believe that is Allah Ta'ala who is doing it. Allah ne kisi ko bheja mere liye. Right? Allah Ta'ala sent somebody to me who provided things for me. That's why when that sabab goes away, I'm not at all disappointed. When the sabab goes away, I'm not at all depressed. Kyun? Chala gaya sabab. If Allah Ta'ala had to give it to me, Allah Ta'ala will send another sabab. So what? Right? If somebody is running an institute and there is one person who is supporting it, and that person, say for example, decides, I'm not going to support this institution anymore. So what? Jao bhai. Go. It was Allah's favor on you that Allah Ta'ala had chosen you to support it. If you want to go, go. If Allah Ta'ala has to still run that institute, Allah Ta'ala will send another sabab. Allah Ta'ala will choose somebody else. Allah Ta'ala will do a favor on somebody else. किसी और पे एहसान कर देंगे अल्लाह उसको. तो इस चीज़ को समझना चाहिए. तो sabab is needed. We should thank asbab. But remember that at the end of the day, it is not the asbab that are doing it, it's Allah. So iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Last thing is that there is a concept called tawassul. Tawassul, to take wasila. Tawassul is that can we take the means or it is written in An-Nihaya that al-wasilatu hiya al-wasilatu hiya fil asli ma yatawassalu bihi ila shay'i wa yutaqarrabu bihi. That wasila is that thing through which one reaches the desired thing and gets its closeness. So what is tawassul? Tawassul is that we make dua to Allah. Ya Allah, I need something. But what do? I get the wasila. I make dua through a wasila, through a means. For example, that Ya Allah, because of me being the ummati of the Prophet ﷺ, please have special mercy on me and accept my dua. I'm asking Allah Ta'ala, but what I have done, I've added a statement here. Dear Allah, I am the ummati of your beloved sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Because of me being an ummati, yani because of him being my prophet, I beg you that you please accept my dua. Is it jaiz or not? It is accepted thing. We are not asking the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. We are not asking him. We are asking Allah. But we are asking through a wasila. We are asking through a wasila. That Ya Allah, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is your beloved. We are his ummati. Ya Allah, we beg you, because of being his ummati, that you please accept my dua. This is an absolutely accepted thing in Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah. There are three types of tawassul actually. One is tawassul bid dua. Tawassul bid dua is that I go to a person who I think is a righteous man. I ask him, can you please make dua for me? That's also wasila, isn't it? I could make dua myself. Khud bhi dua kar sakta tha. Main kyun ja raha hu kisi ke paas? Why am I going to somebody else? Because I think that he is the muqarrab of Allah. He's close to Allah. He's a righteous man. His connection with Allah Ta'ala is strong. So I go and I ask him, is it jaiz or not? It is jaiz. It's proven through sunnat. No problem. Absolutely no problem with that. Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam once asked Sayyidina Umar, radiyallahu anh, Umar, remember me in your prayers. Allah. Sayyidina Umar used to cherish these words so much. Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has said to him, Umar, mujhe dua mein yaad rakhna. He is the Prophet of Allah. He is beloved of Allah. Asking at ummati, remember me in your prayers. So it is jaiz, right? There are many dalail of that. We don't have time to go into the detail. There is second thing is tawassul bil a'mal. Tawassul bil a'mal. Yani you give the wasila of your good actions. That Ya Allah, वैसे तो मेरे पास कुछ भी नहीं है. I have nothing that I have done. But Ya Allah, I remember that one thing. Now I remember that one thing. There was nobody looking, nobody there. But I did that thing just for your sake, Ya Allah. If you like that thing, Ya Allah, I'm in need of fala thing. Please, through the barakat of that tawfiq, the barakat of that amal that I did with your tawfiq, Ya Allah, I beg you that you please accept this of my dua. This is tawassul bil a'mal. Is it jaiz? It is jaiz. It's also proven through hadith. Long hadith, but many people know that there were 3 people who got stuck in a cave, and then they, one by one, they raised their hands and made dua by giving the wasila of one of their amal. Ya Allah, I did this for your sake. If there was a rock, a heavy rock, that came and that got stuck on the mouth of the cave, and they made dua, Ya Allah, if you accept this of my action, please remove the rock. And the rock moved. And then second person made dua, the rock moved. The third person made dua, the rock moved. And they were able to get out. This is also karamat, by the way. Ye bhi ek subut hai karamat ka. Kuch bhi nahi kiya. They didn't even push it. The rock moved by itself and then they went out. Somebody might say, how is it karamat? That was a dua. But karamat hoti kya hai? Ye to hoti karamat. This is karamat, that Allah Ta'ala makes something happen through somebody. At the end of the day, who is doing it? Allah. So it's also Allah Ta'ala doing it, but that was a supernatural thing. How can a heavy rock move by itself? They made dua to Allah, Allah Ta'ala made the rock move. Right? So that was tawassul bil amal. Then there is the third tawassul, which is, many people argue about tawassul bil dhat. Can somebody ask Allah, not ask person, can somebody ask Allah Ta'ala through the wasila of either the Prophet ﷺ or any of his awliya? Can one do it or not? According to, as I said, Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah, this can be done. There are many dalail. Especially the tawassul of the Prophet ﷺ. وَلَوْ أَنَّهُمْ إِذْ ظَلَمُوا أَنفُسَهُمْ جَاءُوكَ فَاسْتَغْفَرُوا اللَّهَ وَاسْتَغْفَرَ لَهُمُ الرَّسُولُ لَوَجَدُوا اللَّهَ تَوَّابًا رَحِيمًا. In Surah An-Nisa, that if those people who had oppressed themselves, who have done zulm on themselves, if they come to you, O Prophet, فَاسْتَغْفَرُوا اللَّهَ, and they do istighfar from Allah, काफ़ी नहीं था? काफ़ी था ना? अल्लाह से माफ़ी मांग लेते, आपके पास क्यों आ रहे हैं? जाऊका फस्तगफरुल्लाह वस्तगफर लहुमुर रसूल, and the Rasul also does istighfar for them. खुद भी करते, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam भी istighfar करते. Both, they do the istighfar themselves, and the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam also does istighfar. لَوَجَدُوا اللَّهَ تَوَّابًا رَحِيمًا. They would have found Allah, the one who accepts the tawbah and also who is merciful. Again, this is a topic that requires a lot of explanation, but ulama have said that here is the proof of wasila. This is what wasila is. That, Ya Allah, here is what your Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Ya Allah, I ask you of forgiveness, and Ya Allah, I'm asking him for forgiveness because of him being your Habib, because of him making istighfar for me. I beg you that you please forgive me and accept my tawbah. This is wasila. Yahi hota hai wasila, aur kuch nahi. In the time of Sayyidina Umar radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, once it wasn't raining. It's a hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari that أن عمر بن الخطاب رضي الله عنه كانوا إذا قهتوا استسقى بالعباس بن عبد المطلب فقال اللهم إنا كنا نتوسل إليك بنبينا فتسقينا وإنا نتوسل إليك بعم نبينا فاسقنا. Sayyidina Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu, whenever there will be qahat, there will be a drought, he will ask Sayyidina Abdullah bin Abbas to make dua for rain. Istasqa bil Abbas ibn Abdul Muttalib. And then Sayyidina Umar will raise hands. After he will go to Sayyidina Abbas, the uncle of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and after that Sayyidina Umar will raise hands. And then he will say that, Ya Allah, Allahumma inna kunna natawassalu ilayka bi nabiyina. We used to take wasila of our Prophet. Fatasqina, you used to give us rain, Ya Allah. Wa inna natawassalu ilayka bi ammi nabiyina. And now we take wasila of the uncle, of the chacha of our Prophet. Fasqina, Ya Allah, send us rain. And qala fayusqaun, it would rain. There are a lot of, there can be itarazat on this, and there are jawabat of itarazat. Question can be that why is he not making a wasila? Khud hi phastate hain apne aap ko sawal karke. Why is he not saying, Ya Allah, that we used to take wasila of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, still we ask for through the wasila of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Ya Allah, send us rain. Could have said that, ye bhi to ho sakta tha. अब अंकल के पास क्यों गए? Or why is he asking for the wasila of the uncle now? Could have said. The ulama have said he is not negating that. He is not negating that. In fact, that proves something else also. What is that proof? The proof is that wasila can also be made of another person who is not a prophet, who is the wali of Allah. Sayyidina Umar is proving that we used to ask you, Ya Allah, for rain through the wasila of the Prophet ﷺ. Now we are taking the wasila of his uncle, of his chacha, of his Abbas bin Abdul Muttalib. Ya Allah, send us rain. And it would rain. He is actually proving that. It's not only the Prophet that a wasila could be made of, but rather other than a Prophet who is a wali of Allah. Uska bhi wasila de sakte hain Allah ko. Again, remember, cutting the story short, that we are asking Allah Ta'ala. Remember, we are not asking anybody. Nobody can do anything. Nobody can do anything. Kuch bhi nahi koi kar sakta. Neither a prophet can do anything, nor a wali can do anything. None of the makhlukat can do anything. It's only Allah who does everything. But This is the sunnat of Allah Ta'ala. Why has Allah Ta'ala allowed it? This is another question. Why has Allah Ta'ala allowed it? Because Allah Ta'ala, this is the honor and the respect of Allah, ikram of Allah Ta'ala of that person. क्या है मेरे बंदो, ये मुझे बंदा इतना महबूब है कि तुम इसके जरिए इसका वास्ता, इसका वसीला देके मुझसे मांगोगे, मैं दुआ कबूल करूँगा. That, oh my slaves, if you ask me through the wasila of this person, I'll accept your dua. This is actually honor of Allah for that person, be a prophet or any other muqarrab of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Seriously, this is honoring that person. At the end of the day, it's still Allah. So this is something that we need to understand. We should be very, very clear in our head. We are not people of either extremes. We are the people of the middle way. And this is something that has been proven through. As I said, it is a detailed topic. There are Imam Malik rahimahullah ta'ala, Imam Shafi'i rahimahullah ta'ala, and Imam Abu Hanifa rahimahullah ta'ala. Everybody, Imam Ahmad, they're all of this opinion. There are quotations through the books where Imam Shafi'i, Imam Malik and others have written very clearly about the permissibility of this. This can be done. This can be done. This can be done. It's not necessary that it be done, but it can be done. It is absolutely fine. But if we ask Allah through the wasila of the Prophet ﷺ, definitely, Ya Allah, we are his ummati. Ya Allah, just because of being his ummati, because of your extreme love for him, and we being his ummati, Ya Allah, please accept my dua. This is something that gives that special strength to our dua. So, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. You alone do we worship, nobody else. And you alone do we ask for help. Yes, there's nobody else who we ask for help, but then, there are asbab, and there are different asbab, and this is also a sabab, and there are other asbab. But at the end of the day, we don't ask anybody but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So may Allah ta'ala give us that pure tawheed, that, that we don't worship anybody. We don't bend down in front of everybody, with anybody. We don't become that humble in front of anybody that there is a resemblance of ibadah. That's why it is also makruh to bend down in front of people, because that is ruku, or we do sajda of ta'zeem is not allowed in our deen. It's haram in our deen, in our shariat. It was allowed, but Allah Ta'ala has removed that from the deen of the Prophet ﷺ. It is not allowed to do sajda of ta'zeem in front of any makhluk. That is not allowed. Ruku is not allowed. So we don't even resemble to do any act of ibadat in front of any makhluk, because Iyyaka na'budu wa and to Allah is the only being that we ask Allah for help. But sabab can be taken, but the aqidah in the heart is Allah who's providing us. So may Allah Ta'ala give us that tawheed and understanding, and may Allah Ta'ala keep us in that middle way and save us from any of the extremes. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وبارك وسلم. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وبارك وسلم. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وبارك وسلم. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إنا كنا من الظالمين. يا مقلب القلوب ثبت قلوبنا على دينك. يا مصرف القلوب صرف قلوبنا على طاعتك. اللهم حبب إلينا الإيمان وزينه في قلوبنا وكر إلينا الكفر والفسوق والعصيان واجعلنا من الراشدين. या अल्लाह हमारी इस महफिल को कबूल कर लीजिए, अल्लाह तरावी को कबूल कर लीजिए अल्लाह पाक। या अल्लाह जो भी हमने या अल्लाह तरावी पढ़ी, कुरान सुना, कुरान पढ़ा, या अल्लाह जो कमियां कोताहियाँ हुई अल्लाह दरगुज़र का मामला फरमा कर फिर भी कबूल फरमा लीजिए या रहमर रहीमीन। या अल्लाह रमज़ान का महीना गुज़रा जा रहा है, अल्लाह 4 दिन गुज़र गए, अल्लाह थोड़े से दिन रह गए, या रहमर रहीमीन। या अल्लाह हमें इस महीने से भरपूर फ़ायदा उठाने की तौफ़ीक़ अता फ़रमाइए। या अल्लाह भरपूर फ़ायदा उठाने की तौफ़ीक़ अता फ़रमाइए, अल्लाह भरपूर फ़ायदा उठाने की तौफ़ीक़ अता फ़रमाइए। अल्लाह इस रमज़ान को हमारी ज़िंदगी का सबसे बेहतरीन रमज़ान बना दीजिए। या अल्लाह जो हमने आज तक रमज़ान गुजारे उसमें काहली, सुस्ती, गफलत, یا اللہ کوتاہیاں کمیاں یا اللہ بہت کچھ کیا، اللہ میں معاف فرما دیجئے۔ ہم نے اپنے پچھلے رمضانوں کی قدر نہیں کی جیسے کرنی چاہیے تھی، اس کا شکر نہیں ادا کیا جیسے کرنا چاہیے تھا۔ اللہ پاک اس رمضان کو سب سے بہترین رمضان بنا دیجئے، اس کی قدر کرنے کی توفیق عطا فرمائیے، اس کا شکر ادا کرنے کی توفیق عطا فرمائیے۔ یا اللہ قرآن پاک پڑھنے کی توفیق عطا فرمائیے، تراویح پڑھنے کی توفیق عطا فرمائیے۔ یا اللہ نیک کام کرنے کی توفیق عطا فرمائیے، آپ کی راہ میں خرچ کرنے کی توفیق عطا فرمائیے۔ یا اللہ گناہوں سے بچنے کی توفیق عطا فرمائیے، اللہ قرآن سننے پڑھنے کی توفیق عطا فرمائیے، اللہ اعتکاف کی توفیق عطا فرمائیے۔ یا ارحم الراحمین، یا اللہ لوگوں کے ساتھ اچھا معاملہ کرنے کی توفیق عطا فرمائیے، اللہ اپنے آپ کو سدھارنے کی توفیق عطا فرمائیے۔ اللہ اس رمضان میں یا اللہ ہم سب کو نیک بنا دیجئے، اللہ اس رمضان میں ہم سب کو نیک بنا دیجئے، اللہ اس رمضان میں ہم سب کو نیک بنا دیجئے۔ یا اللہ یا ارحم الراحمین، بہت کوشش کی آج تک ہم نیک نہ بن سکے، یا اللہ اب تو ہمیں نیک بنا دیجئے۔ اللہ ہمارے نمازوں کے اندر یا اللہ حضوریت پیدا فرما دیجئے، ہمارے سجدوں میں سرور عطا فرما دیجئے، ہمیں مناجات کی لذت عطا فرما دیجئے، دعائیں مانگنے کی توفیق عطا فرما دیجئے۔ یا ارحم الراحمین، ہماری دعاؤں کو رد مت فرمائیے۔ یا اللہ ایاک نعبد و ایاک نستعین، یا اللہ ہم آپ ہی کی عبادت کرتے ہیں اور آپ ہی سے مدد مانگتے ہیں۔ یا ارحم الراحمین، یا اکرم الاکرمین، یا اللہ اگر آپ نے ہماری مدد نہ فرمائی تو اور ہمیں یقین ہے اس بات کا، یا اللہ کہ اور کوئی بھی نہیں ہے جو ہماری مدد کر سکے گا۔ یا ارحم الراحمین، ہماری دعاؤں کو رد مت فرمائیے، ہمیں مستجاب الدعوات بنا دیجئے۔ یا اللہ خیر کے فیصلے فرما دیجئے، اللہ ہمارے والدین کی حفاظت فرمائیے۔ رب ارحمہما کما ربیانی صغیرا، اللہ جن کے والدین آپ کے پاس آ گئے یا اللہ ان پہ خصوصی کرم کا معاملہ فرمائیے، یا اللہ ان کی بخشش فرما دیجئے، مغفرت فرما دیجئے، اللہ ان کی قبروں کو جنت کا باغ بنا دیجئے، اللہ ان کے درجات بلند فرما کر ان کو اعلیٰ علیین میں جگہ عطا فرمائیے۔ جن کے والدین زندہ ہیں یا اللہ ان کی خدمت کرنے کی توفیق عطا فرمائیے، اللہ پاک ان کے دلوں کو سکینت، اطمینان یا اللہ اپنے ذکر سے یا اللہ منور فرما دیجئے۔ زندگی کے آخری حصے کو، ہم سب کے زندگی کے آخری حصے کو زندگی کا بہترین حصہ بنا دیجئے۔ اللہ تمام امت کی پریشانیوں کو دور فرما دیجئے، اللہ جو پریشان حال ہے سب کی پریشانیوں کو دور فرما دیجئے۔ جنہوں نے دعاؤں کے لیے کہا اللہ ان کی تمام حاجات کو اپنے خزانوں سے پورا فرما دیجئے۔ جو قرضوں میں پریشان ہے، قرضوں میں شکار ہیں، اللہ ان کے قرضوں کو ادا کرنا آسان فرما دیجئے۔ اپنے غیب کے خزانوں سے اللہ برکت والا وسعت والا رزق عطا فرمائیے۔ یا اللہ ہمارے آنکھوں کی ٹھنڈک بنا دیجئے، گناہوں سے بچا لیجئے۔ اللہ قرآن پاک کی محبت عطا فرما دیجئے، اپنی محبت عطا فرما دیجئے۔ یا اللہ ہمارے آقا صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم کی محبت عطا فرما دیجئے، حرمین شریفین کی محبت عطا فرما دیجئے، اپنے اولیاء کی محبت عطا فرما دیجئے۔ یا ارحم الراحمین، یا اللہ ہمارے لیے، ہماری اولاد کے لیے اللہ مستقبل کے بہترین فیصلے کرنے کی توفیق عطا فرما دیجئے۔ اللہ اس جگہ کی حفاظت فرما لیجئے، آپ کی نعمت ہے یا اللہ اس کو اپنے غیب کے خزانوں سے چلائیے۔ یا اللہ قبولیت عطا فرمائیے، ہر شر فتنے سے بچا لیجئے۔ یا اللہ ہر طرح کے شر سے بچا لیں، حاسدین کے حسد سے بچا لیں۔ یا اللہ فتنہ پھیلانے والوں کے فتنے سے بچا لیجئے۔ یا اللہ ہر شر پھیلانے والے کے شر سے بچا لیجئے، سب کو ہدایت عطا فرما دیجئے۔ اللہ جو پریشان حال ہے سب کی پریشانیوں کو دور کر دے، جو بیمار ہے اللہ ان کو صحت دے دے، صحت کاملہ عاجلہ مستمرہ عطا فرما دیجئے۔ اللہ ہماری بھی نفسیاتی، جسمانی یا اللہ روحانی تمام بیماریاں دور فرما دیجئے۔ یا ارحم الراحمین، یا اللہ دنیا میں بھی اپن سے راضی ہوئیے گا، اور خاص طور پہ یا اللہ جب ہمارا آپ کے پاس جانے کا وقت آئے پہلے ہم سے راضی ہوئیے گا یا اللہ، پھر ہمیں اپنے پاس بلائیے گا۔ اللہ ہمیں کلمے کی توفیق عطا فرمائیے گا، جنت کی بشارت عطا فرمائیے گا، اپنی ملاقات کا شوق عطا فرمائیے گا۔ اللہ پھر ہمیں اپنے پاس بلائیے گا۔ اللہ آخرت کی تمام منازل یا اللہ آسانی کے ساتھ حل فرما کر ہم سب کو نبی کریم صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم کے قدموں میں بغیر حساب کتاب کے جنت الفردوس میں جمع فرما دیجیے گا۔ اور سب سے بڑھ کر یا اللہ اپنا دیدار بے حجاب عطا فرمائیے گا۔ یا ارحم الراحمین، جب قیامت کے دن اعلان ہو این الصائمون، روزہ رکھنے والے کدھر ہیں، یا اللہ ایک جماعت کھڑی ہوگی اور آپ ان کو باب الریان سے بلا حساب کتاب کی جنت میں داخل فرمائیں گے۔ یا اللہ ہم گناہ گاروں کے روزوں کو قبول کر کر ہمیں بھی اس گروہ میں شامل فرما دیجیے گا۔ یا ارحم الراحمین، آپ نے تو خود فرمایا کہ الصوم لی وانا اجزی بہ، روزہ میرے لیے، میں ہی اس کی جزا دوں گا۔ اللہ پاک ہمارے روزوں کو بھی قبول فرما کر اس کی وہ جزا عطا فرمائیے گا یا ارحم الراحمین جس کا آپ نے وعدہ فرمایا ہے۔ یا اللہ ہم نے تو بڑوں سے یہی سنا ہے کہ آپ نے جب کہا وَسَقَاهُمْ رَبُّهُمْ شَرَابًا طَهُورًا، کہ ان کا رب ان کو شراب طہور پلائے گا۔ یا اللہ ہم نے تو یہی سنا کہ یہ روزہ رکھنے والوں کے لیے ہے کہ دنیا میں کھانے پینے سے اجتناب کیا تو آپ خود اپنے یا اللہ شراب طہور پلائیں گے۔ یا اللہ ہمیں بھی ان لوگوں میں شمار فرما لیجئے گا یا ارحم الراحمین یا اکرم الاکرمین۔ یا اللہ رمضان ختم ہو جائے گا، کچھ لوگوں کی تو عید ہوگی، اور یا اللہ کچھ لوگوں کے لیے وعید ہوگی۔ یا ارحم الراحمین جنہوں نے رمضان کو استعمال نہ کیا اور جنت کے مستحق نہ بن سکے ان کے لیے تو وعید ہوگی۔ یا اللہ یا ارحم الراحمین ہمیں وعید سے بچا لیجئے، جہنم کی وعید سے بچا لیجئے، تباہی بربادی کی وعید سے بچا لیجئے۔ یا اللہ جب سب لوگ عید کی نماز پڑھنے جائیں اور یا اللہ خوش ہوں، یا ارحم الراحمین اس وقت آپ بھی اعلان فرما دیجئے کہ میں تم سے راضی ہو گیا۔ یا اللہ آپ کی خوشی ہی ہماری خوشی ہے، آپ کی رضا ہی میں ہماری رضا ہے۔ یا اللہ آپ ہی کی یا اللہ خوشی میں ہماری خوشی۔ اللہ اگر آپ راضی نہ ہو سکے اور آپ خوش نہ ہوئے تو ہماری کیا عید ہوگی۔ یا اللہ یا ارحم الراحمین ہماری بھی عید کروا دیجئے گا، یا اللہ ہماری بھی عید کروا دیجئے گا۔ یا اللہ ہمیں بھی خوش فرما دیجئے گا، یا اللہ دنیا میں بھی، قبر میں بھی، آخرت میں بھی یا اللہ اپنی رضا اپنی خوشی عطا فرمائیے۔ یا اللہ ہمیں مانگنا نہیں آتا، ہم تو ایسے فقیر ہیں یا اللہ جن کو بھیک مانگنے کا ڈھنگ بھی نہیں آتا۔ یا ارحم الراحمین ہماری یا اللہ اتنی یا اللہ بری حالت پہ ہم پہ رحم فرما دیجیے۔ یا اللہ کیسے فقیر ہیں ہم یا اللہ کہ ہمیں بھیک بھی نہیں مانگنی آتی آپ سے۔ یا اللہ ہمیں نہیں آتا، ادب نہیں آتا، طریقہ نہیں آتا۔ یا اللہ ہمیں معاف فرما دیجیے، اللہ پاک بن مانگے عطا فرما دیجیے۔ ربنا تقبل منا انك انت السميع العليم وتب علينا انك انت التواب الرحيم صلى الله على النبي الكريم وعلى اله وصحبه اجمعين برحمتك يا ارحم الراحمين والحمد لله۔